will love yourself after you roast or air fry this. So first thing I'm gonna do is cut up my delicata squash. You guys, you don't have to peel this. Down with the butternut bowl and get down with the delicata. Acorn too, you don't have to peel, you can eat the skin. I rinse this off, it's organic. You can buy it non-organic, it's not on the Dirty Dozen list. And then you'll just want to take the little stemmy ends off, not too much of it, because that's good old flesh that needs to be eaten too. And then you're gonna slice it long ways. And then scrape out them seeds. Take a spoon, scrape down the squash. You can roast delicata squash. You don't need an air fryer for this recipe. Put your oven at 400 or so. Look at this. So now I have boats. I'm gonna cut it today to show you how I've been doing it for years, but most recently, I'll just stick both of these little boats with oil and salt and pepper on them, either in the air fryer or in the oven, and then you have a little boat to eat off of, and you can stuff it with sausage or lentils or sausage and lentils. Put it down this way. You always pick your flat side to go flat on the cutting board. And then you cut some moons, or rather some half moons, like this. Look at these, all these beautiful bad boys we have here. And I need some oil, hold please. A couple of options, avocado oil, good high heat oil on these bad boys, but you could just as easily use an olive oil. You wanna put your oven a little bit lower. So I'm tossing these delicata little half moons in some avocado oil. This can't be easier. But I'm just gonna throw some garam masala on these bad boys tonight. It's cinnamony, it's cuminy, it's all sorts of things. It takes me away to faraway places. Of course, you need some sea salt. You don't salt at the end of cooking, you salt while you're cooking. I've just got some of the Himalayan pink salt from Costco. And I'm gonna take my air fryer basket. I did do a little preheating. I bet you didn't know you could preheat your air fryer. It's nice and hot right now. That means my food will cook a little bit faster, but you don't have to preheat with an air fryer. It's convection heat. It's not really frying anything. And there it is. I'm gonna pop it in. I'm gonna go right up to 400, and I'm gonna let that cook while I make a creamy, dreamy dressing to put on top of it. Dressing. All right, this is gonna be easy. Don't overthink dressings. You need avocado. And look, I found 2 halves of avocado. Do you guys do this? You use half of an avocado, and then you're like, let me put this in the fridge. And then the next day you see a fresh avocado on the counter, and you're like, let me open a new avocado. And then you have 2 avocado halves, but you don't really wanna use them because look, they turn brown. You can just scrape that brown off. That's the oxidation that happens. I just prefer to scrape it off. Look, avocado, good as new. And we're gonna make a blender dressing. Your blender is your friend for quick flavor in the kitchen. Look, I'm not even gonna take the brown off of this one because it's not that much brown, and I don't know, we're just gonna blend it with some lime juice. So let's not waste it, shall we? Sea salt in the dressing. I'm using lime today. I don't know, half a lime, a whole lime? Don't overthink the measurement part either. Ooh, this is a good juicy lime. It's producing lots of juice. Yeah. So we'll just do half a lime. I thought I had cilantro, which is like lime, cilantro, and avocado. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. But it was flat leaf parsley. Honestly, with real food, I think everything goes with everything. And I guarantee you it's gonna taste good because I'll have my hands all over it. I'm gonna put a little piece of fresh ginger. You can buy it fresh like this. Slice it up, pour boiling water over it. You've got an instant ginger tea, soothing to the stomach, anti-inflammatory. You can add fresh turmeric to that as well. And I'm gonna put, I don't know, a little goes a long way with ginger, you guys. Don't go too crazy. A little piece like that in. And then the recipe calls for canned coconut milk. I don't have any. But you know what? Get creative with your substitutions. I do have homemade creamy, dreamy hemp milk, which I think will work just fine. Let's blend it up and see what it looks like. Okay, we got some creamy dressing here, guys. Who doesn't like a creamy dressing? There's no dairy in here. This is not from a bottle, Hidden Valley Ranch creaminess. This is from your own, great, great, great. This is my formula for every meal. Protein, and what I've got is some leftover chicken breast. I roasted a whole chicken. You can roast a whole chicken in the air fryer. I didn't do it, I did it in the oven. You can roast a whole chicken. I did a Dutch oven one. It created so much juiciness, and we've been eating just chicken, and I'm not sick of it yet. It's juicy, it's tender, it's delicious. Starch. That's our delicata squash. We've got starch right there. It was just sitting on the counter. I chopped it up. How long did it take me? Put in the air fryer, put some seasoning on it. Starch will be done in under 10 minutes. Protein plus starch, and then a green. Anything green, something green. I prefer the leafy green, but you could do broccoli. I've got some organic romaine right here with my chicken. Something green, something protein, something starchy. I'm gonna pull it out of the air fryer, and I'm gonna put my dressing on this whole bad boy, and we're going to eat. Okay, so 400 may have been a tad high, right? We've got some, those of you that like crispy bits, we've definitely got some brownage over here. So we've got protein, starch, green. We're talking about a really fast dinner or lunch here, you guys. And then the piece de resistance, that's how you say it, isn't it? The creamy, dreamy avocado blender dressing that's going on top of all of it, right? Oh, lots of green, lots of healthy green. In under 15 minutes, I have dinner because I thought ahead on protein and cooked ahead, had that because I had quick cooking starches like this gorgeous delicata squash, and because I had some greens stashed in the fridge. This easily could be sauteed greens too. Making real food your everyday food, this is how you do it. You have the right stuff stocked on hand, you have the right appliances, and you have the right cooking methods. And then the combo of all those things is just outstanding. So, what do you think? Can you do this? Would you make this? Does this look appealing to you? Happy real food eating. I'm gonna go eat my delicata squash now.